Hey there, Saberland. So I have a custom commission here that I did for somebody in Hong Kong. Very exciting. Gonna be exciting getting it there from the US, so we'll see about that. But without further ado, we have the One Replica's Super Stunt, and as requested by the commissionee, they wanted an accurate screen, like a screen accurate push button. So this does exactly that. It is a red thumb screw from TCSS and the One Replica's AV button. You can actually like push the components out, drill, and I just drilled and tapped it and put the thumb screw in. Used a little bit of blue thread lock, and yeah, that's good to go. Stuff it all back in, tighten up the bottom of the AV switch. Cool. So this is going to Hong Kong, so everything in here is extremely tight. There's no power to the saber right now, and this is a NeoPixel lightsaber with a quick connect and a PRIZM V5, so the auxiliary switch is back here. Very low profile. Actually, if you grip it, you know, no problemo. Cool. I used a Goth 3D printed chassis, so the recharge port's right here. Kill key. You can twist this. This is also, yeah, like I said, your recharge port. So you can actually just twist the kill key and leave it in, and it'll turn on like that. That's your boot up. It also, the saber, sorry, burps. The saber also has a deep sleep mode that it goes into after about like a minute and a half, so it's pretty self-sufficient in saving its own battery. So you really don't need this kill key. I'm just sending it with the saber because it came with the chassis, and it's better to send it that way in the mail. So yeah. But if you were gonna just, as soon as you get it, I mean, if you were to lose it, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, that's your recharge port. So you'll have your plug, and you just boop, and it starts to charge. Easy as that. The battery will drain quickly because it's a NeoPixel blade, so quicker than a regular, like a Tri-Cree LED. But that's not to say you can't take it to the con and have fun and, you know, all that. Even though, also, despite it being only a 20 millimeter premium speaker, bass speaker, whatever they want to market it as, it's still really loud. So turns on. No LED, because quick connect. So, ooh, Alan, I need my friend Alan. Sorry. So, you're going to loosen your blade retention screw, shove your blade in, doesn't matter which way, hold the pressure down so it's nice and snug because there's spring-loaded fingers making the quick connect happen, and then tighten it down until it's snug. So then, turn it on, get this in shot. Now, inside this hilt, or I'm sorry, inside this blade, I have a little demo piece here, okay, is, I cut this so that you can see it, but this is like a gel, there's a gel material around the LEDs. So, and then the foam, and then the diffusion battle blade. So this can definitely take a beating. I mean, you shouldn't worry about any components breaking or going, you know, getting loose, like just from impact. Like, it can definitely take a beating. The only thing is that the quick connects sometimes, you know, because of the shock, will like lose their connection, but it'll just flicker. It'll make the blade flicker, so it's not really that big of a deal. You're not at risk of damaging anything, really. So moving forward with the general function of the saber is string blade. So you get, see, it went to sleep. Hit the power button. Turns on, and then your auxiliary, you can tap it for blasters, which you get like little sparks. Hold it for lockup. If you move the saber and tap the auxiliary, you get a quote or music. It's called a force ability. Alright. And then you can switch colors by pushing both buttons at the same time. The actual clashes will be different, the colors. So this is white, green, white, blue and pink, dark blue and like teal, red and purple, deep red and white, red, orange and white, green and yellow. Alright, so then you can also turn the saber on without noise by holding the auxiliary and pushing power. So you get all the same features with no noise. So that's fun. And then you can hold the button and it'll make the power off noise. Then, there's so many features. Hold the auxiliary down to hop over to the next font, and there's 6 of these. So this is Corin Horn's Speeder Bike by me. Unhinged by Genesis Custom Sabers, Mad Cow.
I'll show you the dark side.
Corellian by Genesis Custom Sabers. This is Luke Throne Room by me. Oops.
Your father's place at my side.
It's gonna annoy the crap out of me if I don't get back to green. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Much better. And then this is Spitfire by Genesis Custom Sabers. And then back to Fates, which is actually, it's Fates by Genesis Custom Sabers, but I have a lot of custom, like, blasters and ignition and retraction, or something I altered. So it's custom Fates. So anyways, that is the function of the lightsaber, how you would go about using it. And if there's any questions, you know, post below, or if you are the person that owns this, you know how to contact me. But it was a really fun build, and I also have another one right here. So if anybody else wants one with a thin, slim, also NeoPixel, this one's also for sale in my Etsy. So, yeah. Smoke them if you got them.